another detail at the meeting which caught my attention.
What was that, Elvinod?
I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
Worse. Crystals.
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
You are wrong. He's evil. You got evil plans, man.
My lord, forgive me, but the Lady Yotsu, she's gone.
She's gone!
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. It was I who gave her a room instead of a cell.
No.
She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Yes, I'll look for Yatsua.
Help me!
If only I hadn't remembered. He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Yatsuya.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu. A font of misery.
Oh my god. You're a bunch of bitch parents.
You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Yes, you do.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament.
Oh my god. Please don't tell me to do it again.
You've kept your looks at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugani and start a new business.
Oh God.
My beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it.
Oh. No, Yatsuya.
To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world?
Yatsuya.
For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yatsuya!
She did it. She fucking did it.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Any sign of her? say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Oh no. Hello, Lord Hayne. We have recovered the Narusi's remains of the cremation anon sigh, but they have never again set foot in Doma. I broke the news to Katsu and said was quiet. I think it's best that we allow some time to remember his thoughts. So, my friends, what is fair to come to pass, Yatsu's Giver's and family return to the Imperial fold. And is by any measure a cruel twist, not least for Katsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were to surrender Yatsu and Gurling Sand should her condition prove prior to the hour exchange. By our king, though, it is not as it should be, and it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths at which Ashai went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, this plainly cannot be trusted, and this is to say nothing of the unexplained container scenes this I'm bringing to our meetings. Wherever the ambassador is planning, I think it is unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscript must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise plan, a wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Fluminus is to be the stage of the exchange, then I believe I have a thorough inspections in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things here in his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray, allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial faculties, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would be at least some use. Very good. There should be enough to guarantee us a way out of Castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the contract back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate skiboon, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable on the water, assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. May I take the lead on this one? I have dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Luna? You can count on me. For now. I'm not going to be an asshole. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's a shame Lyles won't be there to reprise her role. To reprise her role. I'm certain I could make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the rule of Doma should not be seen concerned with common renegades. Come now, Yuri. They started with us against the Empire. If we should ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption, but by your leave, Master Alphanon and I shall be about our task. See, someone's here. Yeah, not me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All I know. What time is it? What time is it? Oh. I'm late for a very important date. No time, no, I'm late. Cool. I don't have a text number, so you mean you Facebook message me? Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, the little baby wolf with the little lollipops are so cute. Oh yes! I might end the stream here. All but a moment's time. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and we will not be running like hounds with our master's whistle. I'm not too soon to besiege you, Sash. I come to petition your cooperation ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say. Seems to it last time to me. Where's the profit for us in all this? Profit, you must always think in shortcomings. Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace, an eye or two, and you'll take it by force. We'll pull you out of water if we see you drowning, but we're not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Azalea. We did not come here to moralize, we came here to talk, and there's more to be said. According to the records recovered after liberations relative of your Doman brethren, born brethren, were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army, and as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of conscripts. Many, alas, will read find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks, has nothing considering being in need of new recruits. Well, you seem well informed on our affairs, Lord Hine. The losses we suffered in the Garling Sand are no secret, but since we have drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well, the Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during the battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she is yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below, but before you load her up with conscripts in the waterline rovers, those upper pranks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hole and check the weaknesses. That is, if Dome North are not averse to getting their board wet. Now, this dome load, if we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. The ship is moored at Quicksand Pier. An apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. Oh, well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. I think I'm probably going to end right here. Just not many people like to see RP streams, and I don't know how much further in leveling I'm going to go while I am at work. What? Huh? Someone like me? Should be live now. Why am I not live now? I not published right now? Hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna fix a couple of issues. Be back. Back later this evening, maybe.